The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and which you also have to...
It's caught inside the 25. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
The Saints take over first and...
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bashaud Breeland. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long. Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Sanders, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Again, it's Breeze. Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 7-yard line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up second down. Now Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And Breeze is intercepted for the third time. Picked up near the 42. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's free going down the left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. We just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there. Maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He knocks him back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Chris Jones on the
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
With the handoff to Alvin Kamara. He was brought down at the 26.
Now Breeze. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 52 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins. But it'll be 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
A 43-yard attempt.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 35 on 2nd down, Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Breeze. Left side here to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He's going to keep his running back. It's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From midfield, here's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith, 50 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the screen.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the 1st down.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They're going deep for Hill. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes to throw once more. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes fighting through pressure. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
To number 10,
Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown.
51 yards.